Let's be honest. Most people head into EPCOT's World Showcase looking for snacks, shopping, and a few margaritas. But tucked between the churros and crepes are a few actual rides that deserve your attention. I'm Joni from Mom and Me and Disney, and today we're talking about the rides in the World Showcase at EPCOT. Sure, there aren't dozens of thrill rides here, but what you do get are immersive experiences that blend Disney storytelling with global charm. And the good news is there is strategy involved, especially if you're trying to avoid long lines or wrangle toddlers who aren't impressed by artisanal goat cheese. Let's take a spin around the World Showcase, clockwise please, and talk about the rides you'll find and why they're worth your time. First up, the newest addition, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, located in the France Pavilion. This 4D trackless dark ride shrinks you down to the rat size as you scurry through Gusteau's kitchen. It's cute, chaotic, and perfect for kids who want thrills without any scary drops. The visuals are impressive, and it's one of the most family-friendly rides in EPCOT. This ride is perfect for families with small kids, fans of Ratatouille, and people who think cheese is a personality trait. There is no height requirement, making it a fun ride for the whole family. This ride is available on Lightning Lane Multipass, and it sells out fast. So if it's a must-do ride for you and your entire family, book it as soon as you can. The best time to ride this ride is right at rope drop, especially if you are entering from the International Gateway, or later in the evening when the line dies down. If you are a single rider, or if you and your family don't mind being split up, consider riding in the single rider line. The waits are frequently much shorter and makes the ride so much better if you don't have to wait forever. Ah yes, the boat of Let It Go fame. Frozen Ever After is a dark boat ride that takes you through Arendelle with Elsa, Anna, and Olaf, located in the Norway Pavilion. This ride is complete with catchy songs, beautiful animatronics, and a few gentle surprises, as in there's a small drop, but it's nothing too wild. It is a must-do for Frozen fans and still holds its popularity years after opening. This ride is perfect for little princesses, Frozen-obsessed parents, and anyone who needs a cool break down. Literally, it's kinda cold in this ride. This ride is available as a Lightning Lane Multipass and also often sells out. Many families will have to choose Lightning Lane for either Remy or Frozen, as it's very hard to get both of them. If you can't get Lightning Lane for one of these and you want to ride them both, consider rope dropping whichever one you didn't snag on Multipass. The best time of the day to ride this is right at rope drop if you're coming from the front entrance. This is where you'll want to consider heading first to beat some of those long lines. As another strategy tip, if you are entering from the International Gateway, do not backtrack here unless you're willing to really hustle. It is really better to hit Remy first, then do some of the other popular rides in EPCOT during early entry or rope drop time. Then swing over to Frozen during lunchtime when everyone else is eating. Alright, this next ride that we're going to talk about is often overlooked, and I think that's a tragedy. Gran Fiesta Tour is a slow-moving boat ride through Mexican culture and cartoony chaos, led by Donald Duck and his mariachi buddies. It's a little outdated in spots, but the air conditioning, beautiful visuals, and zero wait time make it a hidden gem. This ride is perfect for families, fans of Donald Duck, and people who want to sit down and escape the heat. This ride is not available on Lightning Lane, but the best time to ride this is really any time, but especially midday when other rides have long waits and you need a calm break. This ride is a great filler ride. Use it to make up some of that time between Lightning Lane windows or while waiting on your next dining reservation. Plus, the ride queue is inside the pyramid, which is a vibe all in itself. Okay, Disney fans, let's settle a great debate. Should you rope drop Remy or should you rope drop Frozen? Well, the answer to this is complicated. We really think it all depends on where you enter the park from. If you are entering the park from the front entrance, go straight to Frozen Ever After if this is a must-do for you and your family. The line fills up quickly, so beating the crowd is key. And if you're entering from the International Gateway near France, head straight to Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's right there when you enter, and you'll get it done before the main entrance folks even get back to Norway. If you are lucky enough to have early entry, attempt to use it to knock out both rides. Remy's first, then Power Walk to Frozen before the masses arrive if you're entering from the International Gateway, and opposite if you're coming from the front of the park. And if you're using Lightning Lane Multipass, consider grabbing one Lightning Lane for either one of these rides, and then enjoying some other rides in EPCOT, like Soarin' or Guardians of the Galaxy during that remaining time. Alright folks, I cannot make a video about the World Showcase and not talk about this as an honorable mention. Okay, it's not a ride, but while you're in EPCOT and visiting the World Showcase, do not skip Luminous. I think the show is often underrated because it's not quite the stunning show of Fantasmic over at Hollywood Studios, and it's not watching fireworks and projections on the castle in Magic Kingdom, which are both amazing, but so is Luminous and Epcot. So that being said, it is still pretty amazing. Watching fireworks over the lagoon while reflecting on the day's ride strategy and what you got done, yeah, that's chef kiss. If you are ready to start planning your visit to the World Showcase, grab our Disney Budget Guide, 25 Smart Ways to Save the Magic to help you make the best planning decisions. Grab your copy by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code on your screen now. While World Showcase isn't packed with rides, the ones that it does have are memorable, charming, and worth fitting into your day. Whether you're riding with toddlers, teens, or just a love of all Disney, these attractions offer great pacing between snacks, shows, and shopping. And hey, if all else fails, just do Gran Fiesta Tour like 3 times and pretend you're on a water taxi in Cancun. I've enjoyed sharing these rides with you today, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing about these 3 rides in the World Showcase. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. And with that, we hope you have a magical day, Disney friends.